So this is the age-old question. Is screen time ruining our kids? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. As a parent, I know that we're all facing similar challenges when it comes to our kids and their screen time. But let's be real, it's a tricky balance to strike. Screens are everywhere these days. All of the devices that you have available have screens. They're all around us, and kids are growing up in this sort of environment. But what does all this screen time actually do to our kids, especially when we're talking about interfering with some free time and face-to-face moments that they have with other people, their friends and family? Is it taking them away from all of these precious moments? Now, I'm all about facts, and let me tell you, the numbers are speaking loud and clear. Did you know that in the past 10 years, the amount of time our kids are spending on screens has just skyrocketed? Nowadays, our 8 to 12-year-olds are clocking in at around 4 to 6 hours of screen time every single day. And our teens, hold on to your hats, because they are hitting up to 7 hours or more. Now, that's pretty much a full-time job, isn't it? Now, when we put out a short about screen time on this channel, we had several comments from kids saying that they all regularly got about 7 hours a day. In fact, according to one child, 7 hours was on a school day for him, and the weekend was free for all. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what's actually happening during all of those hours that our kids are glued to their screens. A good chunk of their time, about 9 to 10%, is spent on social media, where the rush of likes, comments, and all the social validation can really take over. And I get it, we all like a bit of positive feedback, but for our young ones, it can be a lot to handle sometimes. Gaming is another biggie on the list with 16% of the time. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some cool educational games out there, but it's a mixed bag with both upsides and downsides when it comes to kids and their minds. And of course, there's the endless world of video streaming, whether that's Netflix, Disney, or YouTube. So many shows, so little time. In fact, about 48% of the average teen's time is spent watching TV, videos, and movies. Now, here's the million-dollar question. What's all this screen time doing to our kids' mental and emotional well-being? Well, the experts and researchers are on it, and they're starting to connect the dots between too much screen time and a lot of mental health challenges like anxiety, depression, and even trouble sleeping and insomnia. As parents, that is something that we just can't ignore, can we? Since around 2012, there has been a steady increase in depression and anxiety amongst children and teens, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. In fact, when Facebook was rolled out to colleges in 2007, each college saw a 2% increase in depression statistics amongst its students. That's a fairly small number, but since 2007, social media has literally exploded. And along with that rise, the rise in depression, as well as suicide rates and self-harm has also risen. The suicide rates for kids between 10 and 14 actually more than doubled in that time. That's a really frightening statistic for any parent to hear. Really think about it. On social media, everything seems just perfect, right? But for our kids, constantly seeing those picture-perfect lives can lead to some self-doubt and really impact their self-esteem, as well as having to deal with cyberbullying that can happen at all times of the day or night with no reprieve. And don't forget about the addictive side of things. A lot of these games and apps, they're all designed to keep us coming back for more, activating the reward centers in our brains with a hit of dopamine. This literally means that our kids are becoming dopamine addicts. Healthier, more sociable activities aren't giving them the joy that they crave, and so they keep spending more time online and less time with actual people, leaving them feeling lonely, isolated, even when they got gazillion online friends. And obviously, we can't forget their physical health. All of those hours slouched over a screen can lead to bad posture, tired eyes, weight gain, and it also messes with their sleep. All of this stuff adds up, and it can really take a toll on their overall well-being. I mean, we can see the effects on adults, so just imagine what is happening to our kids. But it's not all doom and gloom. Technology, when used responsibly, can offer numerous benefits. Educational apps and resources can provide valuable learning experiences, and social media can offer a platform for self-expression and actual community building. So what can we do about it? Well, first off, let's be clear. It's not about banning screens. That's just not realistic. Instead, it's all about finding that sweet spot, that balance that allows our kids to reap the benefits of technology without the negative side effects. So let's start with setting some boundaries. And I know, easier said than done, right? But it's got to be done. We need to have clear set of rules when and where screens can be used. Make dinner time a screen-free zone and use it as an opportunity to actually talk to each other. And bedtime, screens off at least an hour before, so our kids can wind down and get the rest that they actually need. And it's not just about limiting the screen time, it's also about making sure that the time they do spend on screens is positive and meaningful. Encourage them to use technology to learn new skills, create and connect with friends and family. But, and this is a big but, we also need to have open and honest conversation with them about the potential downsides of technology. Talk to them about the pressure to always be on, the comparison trap on social media, and the importance of being mindful about how screen time is making them feel. Encouraging our kids to play outside, get involved in sports, or pick up a fun hobby is also really important. It's not just about giving their eyes a break from screens, it's also about helping them to actually build social skills, stay physically healthy, and just feel good in general. And let's not forget, carving out the time for family activities, away from all of the pings and notifications, that's golden. It's our chance to connect, talk, and just enjoy being together as a family. Now I know that we're all doing our best to keep our kids safe online and making sure that they're not spending every waking moment glued to their screens. And our kids don't actually realize that we're trying to do this for their benefit. And this is where we can actually help you with the FamiSafe app. This is when it comes into play. It's like having a digital helper, right? So first things first, FamiSafe allows us to monitor our kids' device usage, which is very important. That means that we can see what apps they're using, how much time they've been spending on them, and even block any apps that we think are not suitable for them. But FamiSafe isn't just about keeping tabs, it's also about teaching our kids to manage their own screen time. We can set daily screen time limits and even schedule specific times of the day when they can use their devices, and it's up to them how they use them. It's really like giving them a digital curfew, and it works wonders when you're making sure that they have plenty of time for homework, outdoor play, and family dinners. And you can use it to strike the perfect balance between giving your kids the freedom to explore the digital world and making sure that they're staying safe and making smart decisions. So head over to our website where you can sign up for a free trial to see how FamiSafe can help you and your family today. Thank you for watching and joining me today for this episode. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comments below. Do you monitor your kids' screen time yourself? Do you use any apps or any devices? I would really love to know your opinion. If you have an experience, share it below. And share this video with as many friends and family that you know, or whoever can benefit from it. Other than that, I hope that you have already subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, don't forget to press the bell so that you get notified of our content in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!